Hello guys, welcome back to 0304. With this time we're doing the arena, and now the idea is to get to 10,000 score. I haven't done that yet, but I understand the principle, so let's do that. What you want to do is collect as many bullets as you can possibly collect until they're full. So you want to just keep running around in a circle, collecting all, especially shotguns and machine gun. You can just quickly take out the first monster. It's actually an inner demon because it's basically in our head. Or yeah, um, but or a zombie. And just keep collecting bullets. Any major first aid kits I would leave around so you can scoop them up if your health ever gets low enough. What we really trying to do is get to around about the 5,000 mark. If we can get around to the 5,000 mark, the second stage of this will get easier. You just want to keep protecting your back. There's only 4 enemies. They will constantly get harder. They'll keep spawning in every, I don't know, 20-30 seconds. Not even that long, maybe even every 10 seconds. And you'll eventually start to get them. So when it first starts, it always first starts from that side. Then you start to get 2 entry points, and then you'll start to have 3 entry points where the enemy comes in. And that's when you can get inundated by too many monsters. You want to pick up the guns as well. So it's kind of a random algorithm, and the game may just constantly give you pistols. I've had a few times like that. But you want to keep picking up the gun even if you already have the gun to encourage more gun spawn, because it's basically there and here where the guns keep spawning in. You'll notice I'm missing the first aid kits as well. As I said, just in case, you can see in the bottom left hand side, you got my stamina and my health. Eventually, the enemies will get too great and they'll just come to you, so you'll just come to them. So now you can see we got a crawler one. The crawler one has spawned in. That's the second. That's quite a nightmare to deal with because you got to shoot it in between the neck, basically in the neck side of things. Like even if you shoot it in the head, it doesn't kind of seem to register. See if we can get it right. No. So you can see how, like, yeah, it's just annoying. So you can see I'm just using my pistol at the moment. Try and reload. Finally. That's what we want, an Uzi. Now, I believe there's an AK as well. Don't quote me on that. I've heard that there might be an AK. But anyway, the shotgun and the Uzi is enough to get where we want to. I've got to be careful here. The stamina is a pain in the backside here. 2 things that are really aggravating is reversing. Reversing is very, very slow. So as you can see, I'm now switching to Uzi. Because I need to get the enemies down quickly as possible. I'm at 2,500. I want to get closer to that 5,000 mark if I can. I need to just be careful. I'm going to keep picking up stuff. I can pick up a syringe there. Again, I'm picking up the gun just in case if an AK does show up. So that makes the crawlers a little bit easy to take care of. When you get the 3rd enemy, that's pretty much it. You need to start preparing to the second stage of this arena side of things. At the end of the video, I will show you who the developer is, and we'll talk about it. Oh, done the wrong way. Got lost there. I'm not trying my hardest. As you can see, that's the third enemy. A little bit harder to deal with. But I've got a lot more coming on. Got 4 or 5 enemies now with each spawn. And they're constantly behind me. I might have to, my health is too low. I'm going to have to go to the second stage. I might just see if I can get these crawlers down quickly. I've got another one. I've got to get up. Sorry. Just made it. 4,000. Not the best, but we might be able to do it here. Trying to get this one before he does go. Now let's see if we can get this guy and see how much score he gives us. So that gave us 4,900. Let's shoot this one. I think I'm shooting the raider. Gotta be careful here because I don't want to waste any bullets. There we go, got him. 5,000. So he didn't really give me that much. So if I was to just concentrate on these things, 5,100. Yeah, it doesn't. These things here don't really give you a lot. So you're looking for these big dudes. 5,800. They will give you much more score. Now, there's 2 ways of developing the score. It's by taking out specific enemies and just surviving. So every time I survive X amount of seconds, my score will go up by 10 points. But that won't be enough to reach the 10,000. There'll be too many enemies. They'll eventually heap up and they'll be able to crash me. So I need to shoot these big guys. And yeah, there you go, I'm at 6,300. And the more of these big guys I can take out, the better I am in getting to that 10,000 score. Unfortunately, it gets very loud with the enemies. I've had it where there's about 200 on the screen. you go into severe lag. The enemies don't spawn, they don't start killing each other. Getting these enemies from a distance can be a pain. We're at now 6,800. We should be due to the 4th enemy coming soon. That's what I'm really waiting for here. I'm just gonna... I've got a bit. Here we go. No, I thought that was the 4th enemy. He's a little bit too far away. See if I can get him. Yeah, got him. 7,400. So we're nearly there at the 10,000 mark. So if you're going to try this just wandering around, no chance on Nelly are you going to be able to do it. So you got to do it. There's the 4th enemy now. So the 4th enemy is pretty much slow, but I believe it gives quite a high score. So we'll see how that goes. I might be able to do this. 7,900. Getting there. Let's see if we can get this big one down. See what he gives us. I've run out of bullets on that. So we'll try and just pistol whip it. $8,960. That's nearly that enemy alone nearly took us out over. So go for the 3rd and 4th enemy. I'm going to use shotgun now. See if I can get this in. I just need to get to the 10,000 mark. As you saw at the beginning of my video, my highest score is 9,900 something. So I want the achievement. 9,200. Let's do this. We can do this. Oh, there we go. We're already at 10,000. For some reason, the shotgun blast is actually giving me quite a high score, even on these smaller ones. I'm actually 11,300. I did not know that. There you go. So the shotgun blast on the big one must be insane. I'm at 12,000. The problem with the shotgun blast is it's really hard. You got to get them close. That's why I'm shooting down here. 12,200. I wonder if we can break the 15,000. The highest achievement is 10,000. Let's go for the 15,000. If we can get to the 15,000, we have plus insane what the developer thought was really, really difficult. So we're at 13,000. I've still got 10 bullets, so let's 14,540. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna actually break thanks to the shotgun. It's the shotgun that you really want to. No, 14,950. 6 bullets. We can do this. Just aim properly. Aim. 15,600. 15,760. Wow. I have well and truly 16,070. Wow. We have surpassed the expectations of the developer by quite a bit. Can I take him out? No. Ah, I wish I could take. I'm running out of bullets. I no. Wonder if I can collect some if we come back. No, run. Ah, there we go. But anyway, you've seen it. 16,690. That is pretty insane. That's pretty good. So this is developer Mikhail Ivanov. He's from St Petersburg. He works for Battlestate Games now. He says, can't remember where that is, but he lives in St. He said, well, he works at. This is him. This is what he looks like. This was taken of this year, so he's still alive as a Russian. He hasn't gone to the front lines. Having said that, I'll show you a few photos at the moment. This is on his VK thing. This is his family, basically. I believe his entire family. So he has done military service. He is trained quite a bit, and he's in some pretty high tech gear there. So I'm thinking he's an armed guard for for Kremlin or something. I don't get it. He's done skydiving. He's quite in there, quite. So I hope he doesn't go to the front lines. Look, I really enjoyed his game. Made me think. This is Squad. I hope he takes a leaf from the page of his own game and understands that killing innocent civilians probably has a negative karma to some extent, at least to your soul and to your well-being, mental well-being. And I hope he does his utmost not to go to. I think because he's in St. Petersburg. Now this, I asked whether it was based on a real terrorist attack. It is. So in 2004, there was a actual terrorist attack in Moscow, done by an Islam extremist bomber, and it killed 41 people in total. And this is why it was in St. Petersburg. This is why it was deep in his conscience, and this is what he's reflecting. So, as a protagonist in the game, we're actually playing the role of that suicide bomber, having done his act and gone to, as I said, Baka, or whatever the Islam purgatory is, and paid punishment for our crimes according to Sharia law in that realm, according to Islam. Now, the developer himself is not an Islamist. I couldn't detect that from his belief status that he put on his pages, but it does show you basically why he chose those areas, as it deeply is in his consciousness of the terrible tragedy, and he was probably a young boy when this event happened. So I thought that was very interesting to know. That's about it, guys. So, well, until next time, bye for now.